Avadim hayinu, hayinu, yata v'yata v'ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, yata v'yata v'ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, yata v'yata v'ata b'nei chorim. This is pretty much the way that the Seder for Pesach starts. It starts by saying, we were slaves or workers to Pharaoh, and now we are free men. Okay? And that's the most important theme of Passover. The overwhelming theme of Passover is the Exodus from Egypt. And it's focused on the idea of having a really miserable job. The person has coolie wages, sweatshop, horrible boss, terrible working conditions, and finally he gets out. Okay? That is the point. You say, look, this horrible job that I had, it's over. I'm a free person. It's over. It's gone. That's Passover. Often the Chumash can be not so complimentary. It says in Psalms, Sor me'rav v'yosei tov. Go away from bad and do good. There are, of the 613 mitzvahs that are codified, 365 of them are negative and prohibitions. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do. Forbidden, forbidden, forbidden. Asur, asur, asur. Okay? And 248, which is less, are doing good things. Recount the Exodus from Egypt. Eat matzah. The idea being that there's a lot of bad in the world, and the first thing you want to do is get away from it. The idea of matzah in the Chumash is that the children of Israel, when they left Egypt, they left it promptly. And the idea is that if you're gonna get away from this miserable job or this miserable place or this miserable situation, and the opportunity comes, you don't hesitate. You don't count your money. You don't make sure that you have a nice loaf of bread. You just go promptly. Whatever's in the oven, that's the way you're going to eat it, or you're going to have to take provisions with you, so you cook them in a hurry. That's the fundamental aspect of Passover, getting out of a miserable job. That's what it comes out to be. There's different ways that you're supposed to relate to God. The highest and most lofty level is the relationship between a son and a father. You also have it like a king and a citizen. Also a teacher and a student. but the Chumash tends to focus more on employer-employee relationship. When you get to the Seder, it goes beyond the issue of, well, I'm free of that miserable situation, but the next question is, what am I going to do right now? And the Haggadah answers that explicitly, saying that we're thanking God because He has brought us into a service, that the Jewish people, or the Bnei Yisrael, when they got out of Egypt, they were given a new job. And the boss was going to be the Holy One, blessed be He. And that the work would be pleasant and the pay would be good. And because of that, or probably, the way that the Seder is set up is that it tells the story of Passover from the perspective of, it's something called Vidui Bikorim, the declaration that a person makes when they bring the first fruits to the temple. This is an aspect of Shavuos, which is the anniversary of the getting of the Ten Commandments, and it's reckoned as the anniversary of getting the whole Torah. And the Vidui Bikorim is a declaration that when a person brings the first and the best fruits to the temple, he says that God has indeed taken me to a land flowing with milk and honey. And the implication is that by keeping the mitzvahs, that you get ample bounty. So, it's thinking of my Christian friends, Jesus said that concerning Passover, is the Last Supper is a Passover Seder, and he said concerning the matzah, it's his body, and concerning the wine, it's his blood. And so to speak, he was saying is that this is the holiday that keeps me going, body and soul. And it's a holiday that really has kept the Jewish people going, body and soul. There's other holidays, Hanukkah and Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, that are even kept by many secular Jews, but it seems that the holiday that really reaches people is Passover, that the family will get together, and they may not do the entire Haggadah, and they may moan and groan, but they do in fact do it. And the truth of the matter is, most of them enjoy it. They enjoy singing the songs. They enjoy having a nice meal, and they relate to the basic message that freedom is important. You don't want to always be taking orders from everybody, and ultimately the best way to live is to have your own standards. And in order to have those standards, you have to search for them and evaluate them, read books, and ultimately the best book that provides the best standards is the 5 Books of Moses. Thank you, and wishing my family, friends, viewers a Chag Sameach Kosher V'Sameach. Chag Kosher V'Sameach. A happy Pesach that is kosher and joyous. Thank you. Bye-bye.